Hey, everybody. Seriously though, this is more of a thank you video. I'm gonna try and make this as unedited as possible. This is more of just showing my appreciation for reaching 50 subscribers already. Really didn't expect it that quickly, but figured I would just tell you a little bit more about what I have going on and what to expect from this channel. Still relatively new, still trying to find my way, but in a word, I guess it's been kind of an opportunity for me to just embrace the 11-year-old trapped inside this 29-year-old body, and I'm trying to just use that as a springboard to talk to you guys and use it to connect with the rest of the world. I've been very happy with the progress so far. I've had a lot of fun making these videos. I'm still relatively new to YouTube, but it's been a fantastic ride so far. But I don't want to just talk at you guys, so I figured I'll show you the latest toys I've gotten so far and kind of what to expect from this channel. So I'll start with the big boy. I just recently got this in. This is the DJI Mavic Pro Drone. Just so you guys know how seriously I'm taking this channel, and I'm really excited to bust this out and use this and really up my game in the video making department. You know, I've learned all this stuff relatively quickly. My background is in nothing related to the arts, but it's been something that's really drawn my interest and something I've really wanted to explore. And in doing so, I've actually gained a lot of respect for artists and creative types, which I never had before. It's because I've always grown up in the world of math and science, and to be very, very frank, I had almost no respect for the arts, even though I grew up playing clarinet. Really hated it. Wasn't big on movies outside of just watching the ones that were entertaining, but I've been kind of putting myself through film school essentially to kind of learn the importance of composition and photography elements and just sort of the science behind filmmaking, and it's been a great crash course for me in doing that. And I figure I would, you know, bring that to you guys. But yeah, this bad boy, wow, this is nuts. I mean, I'm really excited to start using this to bring you guys a lot better content, a lot more high quality content. But I'll put that aside. A lot of this channel, my motivations for starting the channel initially were because I found myself after work doing nothing but spending my time on YouTube. And over time I realized, you know what? I could do a lot of this stuff myself. Little did I know that it would be a lot more difficult than I thought. So for those of you wondering why it takes me so long to upload these videos, editing, I underestimated how hard it would be. It is a lot of work. It is very tedious. It is not fun, but the results are fun, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it, so that's part of the draw. Initially, I found myself watching just a lot of sneaker channel content because I'm big into sneakers, and that's actually what I wanted to start doing, but then I kind of delved into more of the action figure realm with the Beast Wars and the Transformers, since that was my favorite toys growing up. Figured I'd get some experience doing that, and then work my way into the high-end fashion pieces and toys that I really enjoy and have a passion for, and bring that to you guys, because it seems like that's what a lot of people want out of this channel, and I'm looking forward to bringing that to you guys. But I feel like I should gain some experience making some videos in a lot of these other things, so that I can, you know, bring you that high quality content eventually. You know, such as my latest pickup here with these Killshot 2, Nike Killshot 2s, a J. Crew exclusive. You know, I really want to start going into a lot of details with the history of a lot of these shoes and why I buy them. As you can see, you know, I have a lot of my more favorite pieces up here, but I plan to rotate these out as I, you know, kind of get into the groove of things. As far as the Transformer stuff goes, the more I do this, the more I learn about, you know, that world that I really just got into as a kid because I enjoyed it and I enjoyed the show and I enjoyed the toys. But as I was buying more and more of the toys and embracing that childhood nostalgia that, you know, it had been so long since I'd experienced, I came across a lot more stuff that I had no idea even existed, and I started to pick those up as well. So for example, you know, I bit the bullet. I bought Transformers Universe Cheetor, which, you know, we'll get into in addition to the Masterpiece, which I reviewed a couple videos ago. Definitely a downgrade from the Masterpiece, but something to compare. Threw in some additional Beast Machines figures, like the not as up to snuff Optimus Primal, Probably won't spend too much time on that one. And then the Mega version of the same toy line. I know Masterpiece Dinobot was announced, but I couldn't help myself in terms of trying to complete the collection of Beast Wars toys that have come out since the original toy line. So I got the Henke Dinobot that's a lot more true to the original character, but still has some flaws, which I'm hoping they'll correct in the I'm sure they'll correct in the Masterpiece version. So looking forward to showing this to you guys. Another Beast Machines, the Mega, not Supreme, but the Mega Cheetor, which also had its problems, but something else I had to add just to say I have all of the toys from the show. The Generations Tankor, which also came with a comic book. Getting into that at some point. Definitely truer to the show than the original Mega toy that I showed in my earlier video, but a little bit smaller. So, The Generations Rhinox, the Japanese version with the much truer paint job. Looking forward to bringing you guys this as well. But again, it's just, I really underestimated how long it's taking to bust out these Beast Wars videos, because the editing, because I'm trying to bring you guys something different from what you're used to. A lot of these bigger Transformers YouTubers bring you content that's a lot of long form, one take, just shows you the toy, and that's it. I'm trying to make this a little bit more entertaining, more my own style, and just something a little bit different. You know, you can go to those, I'll call them professionals, who have been doing this for a very long time, many years, who you know, bring you really the details of those toys as purely a toy, but I'm trying to make this more of a entertaining platform. Definitely not a upgrade, but the 10th anniversary Optimus Primal, which I have a lot to discuss with this one, but to be perfectly honest, I got it purely for the Axelon ship that comes with it, because there's really no other toy that includes it. But as far as the Optimus Primal toy, this is definitely underwhelming, especially compared to the new Masterpiece, let alone the original toy. Along the same lines, the Megatron, which is a little bit more true to form, but again, has its own issues. But did come with the Dark Side toy ship of the Predacons. Sad to say I bought it for that reason, but it is what it is. And also includes the comic book. Same with the Generations Rat Trap, had to get the upgrade, even though I'm not too pleased with the orangey paint job compared to the original cartoon, but again, it is what it is. Definitely still an upgrade from the original toy, so can't complain. In the original unboxing video where we busted out all the toys, I didn't realize at the time, but the Cheetor I had gotten was the Fox Kids version, which the paint job was definitely off compared to the original, so I just decided to bite the bullet and just get the original toy with the much better paint job, although this toy, obviously compared to the original, has its own flaws, but you know, we'll get into that at some point. And then just for completeness sake, I don't know why you guys are so obsessed with Cheetor as fans, but they keep busting out Cheetor toys as a result. And so there's this Night Slash Cheetor, which originally came out with the original Beast Machines toy line, which I understand a lot of people aren't a fan of, both the show and the toys. But for completeness sake, I had to pick them up. And that original toy was more black because it was a Night Slash Cheetor, but that toy looked really odd. So this Universe version at least came in more of a yellow paint job, truer to an actual cheetah and Cheetor himself, even though the toy itself is nothing compared to, say, the Supreme version of the toy from Beast Machine. So had to include him as well. And that's another pickup we have here. And then finally here, the Waspinator with the, I would say, a little bit more accurate paint job from the Japanese version. This version didn't come with the cartoon, but the beautiful thing about eBay, you can go ahead and get the cartoon separate for a few extra bucks, so went ahead and did that. Not bad. I'm not big on comic books. Did I say cartoons earlier? I meant comic books. But, you know, for completeness sake, got the comic. Not bad as far as artwork goes. And along the same lines, the prequel comic that sort of told the events leading up to the original cartoon that came with the actual DVD series. I didn't buy the DVDs because I'm able to watch all the shows online. Excuse me. But the actual comic book that came with that DVD, I did end up purchasing as well. Goes for a premium price on eBay, but hey, you know, for completeness sake, it is what it is. And last but not least, a little bit of a splurge on this one, but the Transformers Covenant of Primus. I felt this fit in with the whole Beast Wars collection theme, even though it's not a Beast Wars item. It's more true to the original G1 cartoon, but they do reference the Covenant of Primus several times within the actual show, so we'll get into that in a separate video. But another thing I had to pick up. This thing is very heavy, by the way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's where I'm at. You know, if you guys have any specific questions or directions you'd like me to take the channel, please let me know in the comment section. Drop a line. But Yeah, I just really wanted to thank you guys for bearing with this, being patient, coming along for the ride. Really didn't expect as much attention to begin with as I have so far, but I'm really pleased with it, and I think it's well deserved just because of the amount of work I've been putting into the channel. And I definitely plan to keep it up, but it's been the encouraging words from all you guys that I've been able to keep it up. My friends have also been very encouraging, somewhat apathetic as well, but I plan to continue to prove them wrong by keeping this up. And yeah, that's essentially it. So looking forward to building a closer relationship with you guys, and really growing the channel. If you have any suggestions on how to make this a little bit more entertaining for you guys, or other things you'd like to see, let me know. And otherwise, yeah, just stay tuned. The next video is on the way. It'll be out shortly, hopefully tonight, if not within the next day or so. But yeah, stay tuned. We out.